All right, everybody. We have got a point match happening right now. I am Tyrell Datweather with Hill Productions. I'm here at Golden Fleece Billiards in Everett, Washington for tour stop number 1 of the 2026 Northwest Women's Pool Association Tour. Let's see. We have got a matchup between Kathie MacDonald and Wang. Got us a Canadian point match here. Playing 10 ball on 7-foot diamond tables. They will be racing to 6. Alternate break, rack your own with the template. Kathie has won the lag and will tee off here first. All right, I don't think I heard anything or saw anything drop. No, Iris gonna get first crack at this table. All right. All right, I've got Jordan back in the booth again with me for this point match as well. Hello.
I'd much prefer to be up here than downstairs because I feel like I'm always in Kathie's way when she's shooting.
Yeah, and like the fact that I had to yell at them to get their attention to not lag yet because I didn't realize that because I was so used to the match getting called that
Oh, that's great.
nobody's starting for
Right.
minutes.
I saw them both practicing on their own tables beforehand, so I think they were both ready to
Yeah.
go.
I was just more gonna say it gives me a confidence that they can't hear me chattering up here about them.
Yeah. Uh, when I was down getting some more soda, Chris and Chandra apparently did not realize that these were open windows. They thought they were glassed in.
Yeah. Okay. So I feel even better then that nobody can hear
Yeah,
me.
nobody can hear you.
Uh-oh, what happened down there?
I don't know. Why is Melissa wandering through the field?
I think she left something over the
Oh,
oh her
oh, her
case.
cues.
Yeah.
Those are necessary.
Oh no, I think she just left her because her cues are still over at the other table. I think she left her case. Wait, which Melissa won? Did Chastine?
Chastain won.
Oh,
Rushton had a chance and got a really unfortunate roll where she hooked herself behind the 10, shooting at the 9.
uh, my favorite.
So she had to kind of kick at it and got the good hit, but 2 balls. Melissa's going to get out.
right, what is what here?
I'm guessing the 4 is that one right in the side. Yeah, 4, 5,
Yeah, 4, 5.
and then I don't know between the 6, 8.
6 is by the 9, 8's up at the top of the table. Just realize you can kind of make the balls a little bit better out on this side view.
Yes.
At least on that monitor you can. Ooh. Thought she undercut that. She's all right. I think she can just pretty much stop the
Stop it.
5.
Mm-hmm.
Technically, then just stop on the 6. Maybe you want to draw back just a hair so you got that angle
For the
natural.
7 to go up to the 8.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, I see that.
Well, I got the thumbnail fixed for at least the live stream, the current running live streams. I have to go back and do it by hand individually for all the rest of them.
There we go. I think, yeah, just a roll and stop shot is fine, right?
But you don't want to roll.
What I mean, you don't.
You definitely need to stop.
Yeah.
But the thing is, if you catch it off center at all of a dead stop and stun to the right a little bit, that's not good.
No, that'll take you the wrong direction. But
Just if
I
you
guess I was thinking if you just roll and hit off the rail right there, you stay on that
Oh, I guess yeah.
side by the 9.
Oh yeah, you could cheat it and roll it in. But yeah.
Well then.
Yeah, I guess yeah, you could have done that. Flirting with a little danger there.
A little bit. A little flat, but it's.
Well,
But I mean, it's
I think
cuttable angle.
it looks flatter than it is. Like
Okay.
basically the line is parallel to the rail, which means you got to cut the 8 a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to, if you want to go forward, you've got a little bit of angle
A little
to
angle
go.
to come out. Okay.
You know.
Yeah.
Do that. Which angle does she have here? Just roll this in and hold for the 10.
Mm-hmm.
If you're feeling strokey, then you could come across the face of the 10. I think she'll just roll it in. Yeah. Perfect.
Yep. Are these two of our highest rated players in the tour that you've noticed this particular stop?
So Kathie, I'm pretty sure is the highest Fargo at this stop. I can't remember. I think Rushton is a little bit higher than Iris. I think, yeah, Iris, as far as the ratings go, is top 3 or 4.
Regine,
Oh, I forgot.
second, and then Melissa.
So what's Iris, 4th?
No. Kim
Oh,
Jones,
Kim.
and then
Oh,
Iris.
yes,
So
okay.
those
So,
top 5.
yeah.
And Chastain
So,
is right there behind them too. So,
yeah.
you know,
What, Regine's out.
Chandra's right in there too. I mean, that's Something to say about Fargo.
Yeah, so Kathie's still in.
Melissa's still in.
No,
Kim is still
no,
in.
Melissa's out.
Sorry, other Melissa.
So Regine, so 2 and 3 are out. And then, yeah, the 3 below that are still in.
Mm-hmm. Are you scoring for them or are they scoring for themselves?
No, Iris at least knows to score.
Gonna play a safety. But where?
Um,
I feel like she could roll the cue ball below the 9-5.
yeah, below the 7 even.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, she cut it.
Oh, okay. What do I know?
I wasn't even looking at the cut either.
That was great because she opened that up.
Yeah,
2 balls in line, 3
yeah,
balls right there.
good shot.
4 ball. Is that on the bottom rail or is that over here on the side rail?
I think that's the 4 on the bottom rail. I
Okay.
think that's the 8.
Well, she should be able to get down there if she leaves herself, even just with a stop shot here on the 2. The 3 cuts in the side and rolls down. Yep.
So we got the Canadians on the A side and the Americans on the B side. Two of each left.
International tournament we've got going on here.
Yep. Although after these 2 matches, there'll still be 2 Canadians, but only 1 American.
I think to the 5 seems a little difficult.
Yeah, she's a little flat. Might just have to roll past the 9 and shoot the 5 all the way up.
Just between, yeah, she between the 9 and the 7.
Or,
Right?
yeah,
Leap between the 9 and the 7.
sorry, roll past the 9. Did I say roll past the 5?
No, you said 9.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
It just seems like a small window. But
Well, there's not a whole lot of angle, I think.
just sitting up, you could kind of stay out and leave yourself a steeper angle.
I mean, you might be able to punch out and do that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she's underhit.
Yeah, I was afraid of that.
I'm always afraid of over rolling.
Which would also have been bad. You could have hooked yourself behind the 7.
Which is probably why she underhit it.
So she can go rail first.
Yeah, she could kick this in the side. So this is one of those scenarios. Call a pocket.
What's your best odds? Side or top corner? Probably side.
I think, well, it depends on where you can get into the rail. If you can get in nearly behind the 5 ball, I'd say side. It just depends on how much of obstruction the 9 ball is.
Yeah.
Because yeah, if you can get in like into the rail like here, I'm saying side. But if you're hitting the rail more like here, you're more likely to clip it and that ball going up table.
Huh. Okay.
I didn't see where she hit.
I think even below the second spot.
That would make sense for how thin she caught it. Too busy trying to erase them. I wish there was a hotkey so I don't have to go press this thing up to the top of the screen every time to make.
Can you add it into your hotkeys?
Probably. I just haven't had a chance to look into it.
Yeah. Well, she didn't leave it as an easy shot.
She could cut it in the side again,
Mm-hmm.
but then you're probably
Cut
running.
it, bank it.
You're running into the 7 ball, probably ending up hooked behind the 9 on the 6, unless you play it with speed. But then you're still kind of gambling, hoping for a look.
Would she bank it back towards us? Like, so she's setting the 5 kind of below the 10 and the cue ball up table? There's like these 3 blockers down here she could kind of get behind.
Yeah,
So she's banking it like that way to the left and
I
back
mean,
towards the rail.
she could bank towards the side and try and draw like this way.
Oh,
Oh,
she just went
she's
right.
stunned. So the only reason I said something about drawing it is because you're kind of playing it 2 ways there. That way, if you miss it, it's stunning to keep your angle for the 6. You leak it out if you miss. That's just my opinion, though. I don't know if she wanted to draw it back there.
Yeah, I think in situations like that, there
if she
wasn't
was gonna have
necessarily.
to hit it fuller and spin the ball a little bit to make it go towards the pocket. Thank you for grabbing me a soda. I appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
You missed me almost spilling it on myself last night. Soda I had yesterday.
Right, I got ketchup all over me yesterday. Trying to carry a plate out of here.
Yeah, these headphone cords are really long too, so I don't know how many times like I've gone to stand up, stepped on the cord, and like,
Hold your head down.
yeah.
Well, if they are scoring the cards correctly, it looks like Kim is up 1-0 against Melissa Chastain in our 4th place match.
Yes. Yeah, we'll be down to 1 table after this. We'll just have 2 matches left, the 3rd place match and the final. So we're getting there, folks. It is finals day. We're almost there.
I think we are still absolutely looking at a 7, 8 o'clock probably end time.
I don't know. So matches have been going a little over an hour. Let's say an hour and a half. So that puts us at 4:30. 6. We might get the finals going around 6:30. Maybe a touch earlier than I anticipated. She got a little straight, I think.
Did
Oh, she
she can kind of cheat it a little bit to the right and come around?
Yeah, I think she can send that kilo.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta be careful of this though. Oh, she drew it.
Oh,
She drew it and did the other
brushing.
whoopsie do.
Well,
Well, she definitely had angle. I think I probably would have gone forward.
yeah, that was my first thought, was to go forward. I'm not still in though, so
Yeah.
my first thought is not always the right one.
I think my inclination to go forward was more of so I didn't have to jack up.
Yeah.
So when you jacked up, you tend to get a little more of the ball on the tangent line for a little longer before the draw catches. And so it kind of,
Just kind of kept you going right towards the
shift
corner.
over before pulling back.
Yeah. Little Christmas up in the booth.
I guess so. Okay.
It's a good break. She actually like held the cue ball off the one. Like she hit it and then
What do they call it?
kept it in place.
Squatted the cue ball.
I guess so. One ball doesn't have a pocket though. At least not as far as I can tell. Maybe it goes between the 9 and the 3.
I think it does.
Although I think
Kathie
there's
looking,
no good shot at the 2 after that. So,
Kathie looking at the 10 ball.
oh, interesting.
She's generally pretty conservative, but every once in a while shoots an aggressive shot that catches me off guard. I think it comes down to how she's feeling at any given time at the table. Yeah, he's looking at it. You just tell from where she was standing up there at the table that she had her eye on it. I don't know. To be fair, I guess I've seen her take on the 10 combo
Yeah,
fairly often. So I guess I shouldn't be that surprised by it. Oh, it went past the 10. Never.
interesting.
Never looking at the 10 ball combo. Huh, I didn't think it went past the 10.
Okay, so which one's the 2?
Right in front
Right
of
in
her.
front of her. Okay. Well, now the 10 ball seems like it might kind of get in the way. But I guess that's fine. She just has to roll over for the 3.
I think she can miss the 10.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
The tangent line is going.
It's going down towards the rail. Yeah. All right, I see it. Is the cursor on the screen?
No.
Oh, okay.
It really makes some people crazy if it was.
Yeah.
Although I didn't realize that there was this little colored dot for the drawing tool that was just always showing. I
Oh.
didn't notice it at first this morning. I'm like, why is there a dot? Just like Nicole noticed it too. She was watching. She's like, what is that?
Oh, no.
Luckily, you can turn it off. So that's the 4 right next to the
Right next
5,
to-
the 5 ball.
Oh.
It's the 6 and the 8, the 9.
8 ball caught her up. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I think she was trying to get out, anticipating playing a combo.
On the 5, sure.
You might have to play safe now. I don't think you can bank the 4. I think the 5's in the way. Actually, I don't think I can. It is in the way.
I think it's bankable back in the corner.
She could play carom. Carom into the 5. 4 is coming across the table. Yeah, she needs to play safe.
Okay.
Hit it well, knowing that she was going to rub into the 5 ball.
Jumping?
Iris?
Yeah.
Oh, probably.
Something for a call, like a call on the 6?
Yeah. I think the 5 ball might be a little in the way of a bridge.
Yeah. Kind of have a long bridge there. Yeah.
I haven't seen her enough. I haven't seen her play enough to know if she normally darts when she jumps or if she's just looking to dart because of the location of the
She's
5 ball.
not darting.
She was a second ago. I
Oh.
think she changed her mind. Yeah, it's like
She jumped when I was playing her a couple times and she did not dart.
yeah, I wouldn't expect her to, but she had it up in the dart position because
Just because of that 5 ball in the way.
yeah, she really wants to jump at it, but that 5 ball I think is giving her grief and trying to bridge. So I think she's gonna kick. Yeah.
Well, kicking the cue ball could still come down and get safe on the, like, she could still get a split. Oh, she's kicking it this way. Okay.
Maybe hoping to put the cue ball behind the 6 if she catches the.
Mhm. Okay.
Yeah, she was hoping to get behind the 6. She needed to hit it a little. Well, not a little,
looks
but
like
significantly
This
softer.
looks like a lot of stop shots, although she's on the rail. But even just a little bit of roll forward and then 5, 6, 8, 9, 10.
Yeah, I would just roll this in.
Mm-hmm.
Talked about earlier, jacking up and the.
Kathie has a nice soft stroke when she wants it. She's got a lot of control.
Yes.
She can keep it pretty much right there where that ball is. Both of these players get a lot of action with very little movement.
It's a sign of a good stroke.
Yep. I don't know how to play airbase.
Match. Can't shoot a stop shot here, because then you're stuck
No.
behind the 10 ball. You either gotta go forward and back out or draw. She's
This
playing
distance, I feel like forward.
5 ball.
There
Yeah.
we go. She ended up right on the rail, which is not great, but I think there's enough room that she can just hit it softly.
Yeah. Curious what the plan is for the 8 ball here.
She was just looking at it to see, I think, if it goes through, and it seemed like she was lining it up and that it does, but I mean, with that shape, I would think that it goes past.
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't be. If it doesn't, I would not be happy about trying to shoot this combo.
Mm-mm. Don't stand up in Kathie's line.
I'm not going to. I want to so bad, but I know she's looking this direction. I don't think those whack-a-mole games where the head pops up.
Shoot. Well, okay, so she left it kind of tricky, although it's a one-rail kick at it. I don't think the 10 ball's in the way.
I don't think it is. What does it looks like? What is? Yeah, I think it's.
I mean, she can shorten it by playing it.
It's pretty close. I mean, if she needed to go a little bit longer, she can go rail first, which isn't. Actually, probably wouldn't mind going around. Oh, she
Okay.
went too long. I think she spun the ball. I don't think she trusted the line.
Oh, I'm sure Kathie considered all of that before she shot her last shot anyway.
Yeah.
Did play it in case it didn't go. What on that to reverse it back out?
Inside right English.
Okay. There we go. Kathie on the board.
The match is at 2-0.
Never checked to see who won the second chance. Marion won second chance. Played Angela Higgins. Amy MacDonald got third. That's great.
Well, you say the board got second, third, fourth.
Yes. I mean, I guess technically. Oh yeah, Kira. Yeah, and Andrea got fifth.
Oh, second through fifth.
So if I had played, I was guaranteed at least sixth. Not how that works.
No.
Sometimes sleep is more important.
I don't really love this table.
Mm-mm.
I mean, it can be done. It's just the 1 to the 2 was.
I feel like that's a safety. You just play and lock it up, right? Behind that ball up there.
I mean,
Is that the two?
she could. I mean, I think she could back cut this, or maybe take.
What?
Well, if she
What are you
gets.
talking about? Oh, back at it into the side?
No, I'm talking the path of the cue ball here.
Yeah.
Yeah, back cut into the side, and then.
I don't think
but
that's what
that's
she's
hard.
gonna
It's
do. I think
hard.
he's gonna play it safe.
Hard to hold that cue ball though.
Yeah.
Oh, she runs into the 6th. That makes
Man, I don't know how to play pool.
All right. I didn't know she had the angle to go into the 6th. That made it. I guess it was thinner than I thought.
That's the two right there in the center?
Yep.
Okay. Getting to
2.
the three is.
You're gonna.
You're gonna come right down into that pile of stuff?
I mean, need like she might need to draw it a little bit. So when she goes into the 2, she goes into this side to help push the 2 down that way and bring her cue ball out this way. So she plays high ball. 3's going down to the rail and maybe back up into the cluster.
Yeah. That was the 10 ball.
She played the 10 ball.
Yeah.
Cool.
I kind of want to see that again.
so busy looking at everything else that
Me too.
hmm. Well, I didn't get there in time. Pull
Darn.
it up later.
Kim looks like she finally found her stroke solidly. She's up 3-0.
Too busy just looking at just making the ball that's there that I didn't even.
Did you learn anything from that shot last night?
Oh, which is funny, just Kaylee sitting right there. Getting inspiration for some more devastating early tens.
Think I may have heard that she plays on a team with Kim, maybe here.
Oh.
I may have misheard that, but I think so.
Nothing going. My phone. Used to have a search bar down here. I don't know where it went.
New updates to fix things that you didn't want fixed.
Right. That's yeah. That's wild.
I'm still confused as how the 2-10 goes.
She cuts the 2 into the 10.
It's a good shot.
That's
Okay.
that was a
Just rewatched the 2-10 combo from the last rack, and yeah, it was an impressive
So I was
shot.
confused by the whole thing, and now that I go back and look at it, it still would have been like I never would have been looking for her to cut that 2 ball so much to then cut the 10 ball in. That was
Yeah.
wild. But the call your shot game.
Yep.
The rack was over, so she called it.
I don't really like trying to cut this back in, although it. Oh, that was the 9-ball. I got my 9-ball and my cue ball screwed up.
It's a good shot.
That's a good shot.
Squeezing around the 9 there for the 3.
Way easier than it would have been if you were using the cue ball or the 9-ball.
Interesting to see the number of balls. I assume it's the 2 balls behind the head ball that aren't going in that are then freezing up right below or above the side
The
pocket.
side pockets. Interesting.
Saw definitely yesterday, particularly this left side, or maybe even this morning. Kept saying, "Oh no, she's drawn it into a pocket again."
I mean, that is the 4-ball down there at the corner, I believe. So she was trying to get onto it, but
Yeah.
needed to catch the rail somehow.
Yeah. She just wants to float back up a little bit. She need to be careful when she plays the 5, not to push the 8 towards the 6. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's pretty good. She can, yeah, she can roll past. Got a lot less angle, and luckily didn't hook herself, but yeah, that's good. She can then just roll past the 8.
Yep. Shoot the 6 up in the top, right?
Yeah, it's about, I mean, you either gotta try and shoot it past the point of the side, or you have to play safe. I mean, I guess you could come all the way back up table so you could cross bank it, but that
It might
doesn't
not be
that
frozen.
doesn't seem reasonable. I guess we take a look. Hard to tell. It's not. It's off the rail by like a quarter inch.
Yeah.
The 7 cuts in the side.
Let's pop back out for the 8.
I tell if she was waving her hand like she had wanted the cue ball to go a little bit further up table. I think she's fine though. Yep. Back up to the. What's her angle here? Wants to make sure not to run into the 10.
Yeah. I mean,
feel-
ideally she'd come up between the 9 and the
I feel
10.
like her angle is more like this. I don't think she has a lot of significant angle on the 8 ball.
No.
I mean, I'm thinking this is.
I think that's probably her line. You're right. I don't think it's a very steep angle. I think she might come out a little bit more into the 10 ball. But...
Oh, she spun it.
Okay. That worked out well.
It worked out. It was a little bit of a gamble. Yeah, I don't know. I guess maybe she had more of an angle. If she did, then yeah, I'm concerned about running into the 10. All right, Iris going up 4-1. Shout out to our sponsors. Thank you, Lippman Lights. Lippman Lights, changing the way you see pool. Kamui, new sponsor for this stop. Appreciate them supporting the tour, and our official 2026 tour sponsor, Diamond Mine Northwest. Diamond Pool Distributor here, located in the Northwest, servicing the Northwest. We're looking for a table or billiard supplies for your pool room at home or your business. Get a hold of John Scudder over at Diamond Mine. And also, I don't have a title card for it, but a big shout out to Golden Fleece Billiards, also a sponsor of this stop, as well as our host venue this weekend. We appreciate them having us back this year. It's been, we've been here since 2024. Oh, nice to be back in this room. Also a shout out to, what's it? Bonobo Billiards as well. I also did not get a title card for them. I apologize.
Where are they located? Do you know?
It's Portland. I think it's one of Lippman's other billiard businesses.
Okay.
I think I recall doing carbon fiber shafts now.
Okay.
One of Mike, they're one of Mike D's sponsors. Problem with object permanence, I don't have a title card for it, so I keep forgetting, which is bad on my part. But yeah, shout out to them as well. Another sponsor of this stop. They've got a website that I can shout out as well.
I believe she just took care of the two along with the one, although I think maybe she wanted it. If she is indeed on the 3 next, it's a little steep, but doable for sure. Better on the other view.
Bonobo Billiards. Okay, so they've got Facebook and Instagram presence that you can go find them and their products out on. I would imagine you'd be able to try those out at Lippman's brick and mortar at the billiard shop.
They are making carbon fiber shafts now. Is that what you said?
I mean, it's a company they're selling them. I don't know who does the actual production of the shaft.
All right.
I haven't seen Mike since the Northwest Cup, so I'll have to ask him about it next time I see him. So I can be more informed the next time the sponsors stop.
I feel like the smart play here is to just bank it back kind of at the 10 and let the cue ball go up to the other edge, at the other end of the table. Oh, I'm on the wrong ball completely. Jesus.
I do that sometimes. Actually, more often than I'd like.
It's frustrating because I feel like I'm seeing the right route, and then it's
I get
looking at the wrong ball altogether.
I get hyper focused on the ball, and then it's not even the ball they're shooting. A little steep on the 3. At least it's close to the pocket.
It's a little better in the other view, maybe. But...
So that's the 7. So she's got to get on the 5 ball next, which is on the rail over there. So she's got to just try and nip this in. She could potentially hit it maybe a hair thicker with some outside and throw it in, and also help her drift up for the 5. Well, probably a bank shot here.
Mm-hmm.
Looks pretty natural straight back, but unfortunately this camera angle is a little weird. This angle.
Oh, I was looking at the banner at the top of your screen and wondering about it.
Oh, that's just there's the profile is just a settings profile with this bit rate and all the things for the stream.
Hmm.
So I know it says
Template kind of thing.
yeah. So I know even though it says Chinook wins up there.
In 2024.
Yeah.
Right. Well, she banged it, but she also moved the 7 down by the 10, which is, I think it only has one pocket now. And she looks awfully straight on the 6, but I can't tell.
She's got a little. I think she's got angle.
She's got
Didn't
angle
she
to come back down on the correct
go
side.
forward? Yeah.
Oh, yes, she does. It's a good stroke.
Although she would have liked to get a little bit deeper, I think.
Yeah.
So her angle was going away from the 10 ball instead of into the 10 ball.
Or just across it.
Yeah, unfortunately, this is a situation where I might actually try and jack up and draw back, but looks like she's
I don't
maybe
know if she
thinking
has a lot of room to do that.
you can. It's I don't know. I think she might just have to take her medicine, just
Mm-hmm.
try roll forward. And Kathie's pretty solid from distance, so and yeah, you know, last time she jacked up, she missed it, so she's more likely here to just roll forward.
Yeah. No one across the face of it.
No,
Okay.
no, she tried to draw it, so yeah, I mean that was the one reason to try and nip back was so you hit a easier shot into the side.
I believe they're taking a break on the other table. It looks like Kim is up 4-1. So Kim is on the hill.
I was wondering if she
You
needed
better
to put.
bump it hard enough so it goes one direction or the other.
Ooh,
Oh
bumped it
boy.
too hard. Yeah, I was wondering if maybe she should put a little outside English on that. That was kind of the one, the one thing you didn't want to do with
Amazing how, yeah.
run into the 10. Yeah, steep cut, cue ball's loose.
The back cut or the uppercut?
Back cut. I hate this cut. So
Yeah.
unless you miss it really bad and undercut it,
Mm-hmm.
you almost any other miss almost always
Just rattles in the pocket.
rattles in the pocket.
Yeah. Well, it's almost like you have to play it short so that it,
Right.
comes off that long rail and back to the center.
I mean, I guess it's not that terrible. It's just talking yourself into it.
Commit.
But you got to be concerned about, you got to manage the cue ball. The tangent lines, like, kind of
Mm-hmm.
that way.
There we go. She's good. She's good.
All right, 4-2. All right, now that I am completely confident that I've been showing the right tour schedule slide all weekend. Yeah, we're Golden Fleece for stop one. Be in Boise next month at the Pocket. Silver Star Saloon, Vancouver, Washington in June. Then off to Kennewick, Washington to Players. And then Legacy Billiards in Spokane in August. That will round out our 10 ball on 7-foot table stops. After that, we got 2 more stops, official tour stops. One in Roseburg at Babaloo's in September and Ox in October. Both those will be on 9-foot tables playing 9-ball. The Ox Stop will be our final stop and awards banquet. And then there will be a special 21st anniversary stop, an invitational at Ox Billiards the following month of November. And talked about the format a little bit today. That will be, as I mentioned, an invitational. They will take the player standings, and the top 32 will be invited. Top 16 getting free entry. The remaining 16 getting 50% off. And then they will do a blind lottery style draw of 16 more players to fill out a 48 board. And that is for members only and members from day one, which means you had to have paid your membership
Prior to this stop.
prior to this stop, regardless if you attended or not. But yeah, I don't have any other details about what the entry fee is or payout structure, added monies, or anything like that at this point. I'm sure those details will become more fleshed out as we get closer to that event. Okay, gonna play short side on this 2-ball. Gets there. 3-ball's right there as well.
She's kind of going the wrong direction towards it, though, isn't she?
Yeah, it does look like that, this angle, but, yeah. She could go into the 5 maybe, or go forward. Yeah, so she went forward. I like that. So it's the 4-ball in front of the side at the bottom of your screen.
6 at the top, and then the 8.
Yep.
Okay.
So this is a little funny.
Yeah.
She needs to draw off
she's
the
gonna
9.
catch the 9,
Well,
yeah.
she's gonna catch the 9, but if she can get that draw to take soon enough, it's helping her go in the right direction. Yeah, that worked out well, and she moved it, so the 8-ball's got a clear pocket now. No need to play a combo. So, I'll draw back a little bit for 5-ball. I think ideally she doesn't want to have to leave it in this window here. Like to be a little straighter so she can just go preferably like that, I feel like, with her cue ball.
Yeah. I think she went the other way, though. She could come up off the other side rail. All right. I feel like I don't like this. I feel like you've got to try to hold this tight angle.
I mean, she still might have to kill the cue ball out of that rail a little bit. I mean, otherwise, if you're feeling really good, you can try and come through the window.
Right.
I mean, I suppose.
Talking about like through this window?
I'm talking now this window right here between those balls.
I was looking at 2-rail window, but she's feeling pretty good.
Yeah, she went through it. Well, she may have overran it a hair.
Yeah.
I think she could reverse. I think she can cut this in and reverse it out of the rail.
With a lot of right?
Yeah, with a lot of right, so she doesn't get too close to the 8-ball. It is already a pretty thin cut.
Right catches too much, so couldn't she scratch the opposite side?
I mean, if she doesn't need to hit it that hard.
No.
I don't even think she needed anything there.
What am I talking about?
Yeah, it looked like it was pretty thin, so it wasn't going to get too close to the 8. Probably a stop shot. Stop shot. 10
Stop,
in the
stop.
stop on
Mm-hmm.
the 10 on the side.
Yeah. Stop shot and 10 ball on the side. Huh. What
I
happened there that I missed?
she I don't know, didn't want to shoot it in the side.
Okay.
I
I
that
mean, it looks like she's kind of fine. She's a little close, obviously,
I
but
mean, yeah,
it's
she's
but it's
close,
straight up.
but I don't know. I felt like if she just made the 9,
Yeah.
maybe there was some angle there that I mean,
That took it away. There we go. That's
based on the
fine.
way the cue ball moved, she clearly either created angle or had angle.
Table always looks different when you're up here and not down there.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
So,
All right.
all right, look at
So we
that.
got some 25th anniversary apparel through the the NWPA Jam Up brand store. NWPA is partnered with Jam Up, so got our own little partner store there. You can go
Those look nice.
jamupapparel.com. So they got those for, like I said, the 25th anniversary alongside other NWPA branded stuff. You go check it out. They got styles for both men and women, various sizes. Go grab some swag and rep the NWPA and show your support.
You're clapping, which means that Kim Jones just won her match. Melissa Chastain got 4th place in our tour. Excellent job. Kim's still rolling in her home bar. She's got a lot of fans here.
Yeah. Mm. Sure, she's got at least 1 or 2 little plaques over there on the Player of the Year
Yeah,
board.
she's been playing since this all started. One of our like longest running players. Maybe one day we'll see the likes of Liz Cole back here again.
Yeah.
Kimberly Kirk, has she ever played in this? Is she up there?
I don't know if I'm pretty sure she's played. I don't know if she got a Player of the Year or not.
Yeah. Those are like all the women that the Northwest that I watched playing as I started getting into competitive pool.
K2.
Yep. Okay. How successful was that? It looks like, oh, it's not successful at all. Shoot.
A little bit of weirdness at both side pockets.
Oh, I meant to watch how it broke again and see if what you said was true about the balls behind the 10 getting locked up on the sides.
Yeah, no. And of course, the lowest ball is the one that is nearly in the side pocket on both sides. Got the 6 and 5 at the top there, and the 4 and 7.
Is that the 9 or the 1 that's in the corner?
The one's in the corner.
Okay.
I was talking about the screwy side pockets.
Oh, right. The ball that, yeah,
Yeah, both side pockets. The lowest ball.
it's the one that's hard to get to.
Yes, the one that needs to be hit first. And of course,
Can you identify the ones that I can't figure out
all right, what you need to know.
where the 2 is?
The 2 is up here by the lower right corner on the screen.
Okay. I see the 3 and then the 4.
The bottom side pocket.
It's the one closest in.
Yes.
And that's the 7 above it.
7
Okay.
on top
Got
of
it.
it.
Thank you.
So as weird as it is, I think it's fine as long as you get back up on this right side of the table.
Yeah.
It can just be clipped in. Same thing with the 5 ball. Nice 3 rails around. She's going to get there. It's going to be a little short.
A little short. Now she's
And
got some worries about running into the
Yeah, that's a bit of a problem.
8 ball and or 9 ball. Oof.
Yeah, getting back on this 4 is,
Suddenly got a lot harder.
yeah. Might have to duck.
Yeah. She could try to, what, put the cue ball over by the 9? No. If banks a 3, run into the 6, call the 5. Sort of online. I don't know if it gives you any good options afterwards, but
She's just trying to put her cue ball underneath the 9, I
that
guess.
was my thought, was to just bring the cue ball over by the 9, but
No,
it was tracking in the way I was thinking too. I almost feel like it was worth calling, but now she could push that 3 ball up by the 5-6. Bring the cue back. Opposite rail. I don't know.
I mean, you could rub off the 3.
Mm-hmm.
So
Just kind of push it that way.
Well, cue ball off here.
Oh.
And use it to stop there. Is the 3 is going to move off the rail this way.
Okay.
Or kind of like that way. I don't think you're going to accidentally make the 5 doing that. Unless you go into the 6 ball first.
That was my thought, was to push it. That's exactly my thought.
So
that was the route I was going to go.
I was saying do that with the cue ball. She's opted to do it with the 3 ball.
This was way safer, I feel like. Well, at least it worked out that way.
Was it though?
I don't
think. Okay, yeah. I couldn't tell if maybe she had an edge of the 3 or not.
That's going to be close.
I mean,
I feel like that might be a call the ref over situation, but maybe not.
I mean,
I would.
You could probably make the 3 ball if you kicked My line's off. I think you got to hit more like there. But
Yeah.
if you go rail first, you don't hit the 6.
Then it goes off the 5 into the side. I don't know
Would
what
she
she's
have an
doing.
edge?
I don't think so.
Or is she just trying to make it weirder?
Maybe. Yeah.
She
Oh,
had an
she hit it.
edge. Yeah.
Woohoo.
Yeah, the way she was looking at it, it really wanted to go that way. Well, she can cut the 3
Mm-hmm.
towards the 9
Mm-hmm.
with the high ball and maybe go like this with the cue ball.
Well, why would she want to do that if she's got the... Oh, you're saying put the 3 ball down below the 9?
Oh, I don't think she can cut the 3 to the pocket. I mean, maybe she can. Maybe I can't see it. Right. Just saying, I think she has an edge. If she could cut the 3, like, kind of over towards the 9. I guess you could try and leave the cue ball down the bottom rail, too. Just drop back. That's even better.
That's great.
Derp.
I think that the... Whatever that is, the 9 and something are in the way of the angle for the 1 rail kick.
I'm glad I'm not playing right now. I'm overthinking everything.
Yeah. I think she's locked up on that ball. And that's 6. I think those balls are in the way.
I do too, unless you spin.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like every time she's spun to the rail, she's overdone it.
He's looking to go up.
She slightly rail first. Oh man, can she even?
Man, and then like so hit catch 2 rails and come back at it.
Oh my
Whoa!
goodness!
Oh, what a hit!
She gets the snap.
What a hit!
She gets the snaps from
Well deserved.
Kathie. I don't think that's how she intended it to work out, but it. I don't think she was trying to play off the points.
Okay, that was great.
I think she was trying to catch that top rail with the little outside.
Mm-hmm.
Kathie looking to just carom this 3 into the side.
Break open that
4, the 4 and
or
the 7.
7. Gotta kind of control where that 4 ball's gonna
Yeah,
go.
that's what she's looking at. She's trying to anticipate.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's on the point a little bit. So it's not likely to just go straight up the rail.
No,
It's
it's
more
likely to go towards
it's
the
more
10.
likely, yes.
Mm-hmm. Like the 7 ball could get in the way. The cue, depending on what happens. Whoa. Well, then move it all.
Yeah, kind of smart move from her to rifle it. It's a little bit of a gamble, but at least you know the center of the table is mostly open.
Sure.
She had a good likelihood of ending up somewhere favorable. So 5.
That is the 4, correct?
Yes.
Okay. We're not considering a 6-10 situation here, are we?
I don't think so.
No. No, because she's too steep on the 5. She's going to come back down and shoot the 6 in the same side pocket. Right?
Yeah. You might put a little inside on the ball to help pull it down table a little bit. But I don't know. Can't necessarily put anything past Kathie. But yeah, it's one of those situations where I'd say, this is a run out table because everything goes to a pocket.
Like this is the ball to solve right here.
Yeah, as long as you manage your cue ball position, I don't think there's any reason to take on
A combination.
a higher risk shot just to save you from shooting,
No.
4 balls.
No. It seems steep. Okay. Well, it doesn't go on the side anymore.
No.
I would almost be afraid of a 5-10 at this point. No. Can you get back at the 7?
I don't like that.
I don't like it at all.
Try and cut it across the face. You gotta miss the point, though.
I don't think she's going to be happy with that result.
No. Well, I think Kathie will be looking at it.
At the 5-10 at this point.
Yeah. What? Oh, I'm staring off across the room, trying to get my eyes to refocus because
Okay, so she's trying to carry him into it. Looks like she's going to have kind of a built-in, almost built-in safety. Didn't quite stay behind at 8-9. 5 doesn't have a clear pocket, though.
no.
And it's slightly impeded by the 9 ball. Maybe not.
I don't think so.
I don't think it is,
I
but
think she can hit any part of that 5 without having to worry about the 9.
okay.
I mean, she could try and play the combo.
Into the 7.
Yeah.
Looks like that's what she's looking at.
Yeah.
But a pretty stroke.
Ain't no thing. All right. I would expect Iris to get out here, but
Barring some unforeseen error, yes.
yes. But
It's pretty straightforward.
I've
you make the 5, you come off the rail after you make the 7.
I've seen stranger things happen.
8 and 9 go in the same corner.
Taking a second there to check both balls to map her.
They both have excellent pre-shot routines that they do every time.
Oh, right. You had to play Iris first thing yesterday.
I
forgot
did.
about that.
And she goose-egged me rightfully. I pulled it together after that for a couple rounds, but
Well, surprised after she took all that time that she had the wrong angle on the 6 ball.
yeah, I got a little far away from her work, but it's still perfectly normal shot. Good line.
All right, so looks like Iris is about to go up onto the hill here.
Who's break? Who won the lag?
I believe Kathie won the lag.
That should be her break.
Yep. The question is, do we see a player break?
I would expect Kathie to take a break at this time. I would probably take a break at this time. Just
Yeah, there she goes.
give yourself a chance to
There
reset.
she goes. I've watched enough Kathie Mack matches to know. All right, we'll mute up for a second. Have myself a drink of soda. We'll be back when the players are back. Stay tuned. And everybody's back.
Back.
All right, so playing for 330 versus 515.
185.
Yeah, difference of $185 on the line here.
Although, no, neither player's out after this.
No, I know, but whoever loses is
Guaranteed.
guaranteed
Gotcha.
third. And whoever wins is guaranteed at least second.
Right.
So, sorry, $185 of guaranteed money on the line. The difference. Yeah, because you are correct. Neither player's out. Either player could still win the whole thing.
Yep.
And get the 775. Well, I think Kathie's happy she didn't make a ball, because there would have been no look on the one.
Nope. A couple of balls locked up on that side, and this trio at the bottom is weird. But the 10 ball's at the base of it.
Yep.
So.
No, there's the 9, 8, and 10 down there. The 4 and the 7 are by the side pocket.
Okay. Is that the 2 down by the 5, or is that the 6?
It's the 2. The 6 is more
up there
up
by
table.
the 3. Okay.
But
All right, I got the layout. They're re-showing that hit that Iris got over here. He's showing the trajectory she had when she went up table like that and got the hit. It was a great shot.
Although I think you got it wrong. I think she hit that one, then that one.
Yeah, yeah. But regardless, that they're talking about it as.
Yeah, but I don't think she was trying to go, or she did go into the rail. That's the key part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was remarkable.
Yeah, they don't have the setup quite the same as how she had it. She had a little bit more room to go into the rail, but.
Yep.
Okay, so did she push and break that up? Is that the plan?
I assume that she pushed.
Okay.
I assume probably see a jump cue here, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kathie's like, have at it.
Yeah, they're not giving this poor guy a chance to actually emulate the shot. But
that's two shots I have to clip out of this match. Her hit and her that pinball, that 2
to the 10.
Jeez.
Okay, what is she doing?
I think she's thinking about just getting the 10 ball out of there, because I think it's what she wanted to do when she pushed out in the first place.
Okay.
So she's just going to take the foul. Maybe hope that something else ties up weird.
Yeah.
Yep,
Okay.
The nine went and got on the rail over there, so that's a little weird.
Sort of impeded the 1 ball too, didn't she?
I think it. Maybe.
At least up top. It goes down here.
Yeah.
Also, the 2-10.
Yeah.
In the side looks like it might be lined up.
Yeah, that looks pretty juicy.
Uh-huh.
Wonder if
And she's
Kathie's
got
even,
ball in hand,
I wonder
so
if Kathie's even noticed that yet.
she
'Cause I
is
feel like
looking at everything else,
she's looked at
but not
everything except
that.
for the 210, I feel like.
Oh, she may have spotted it.
It's like an Easter egg hunt.
What are you gonna find? I mean, I don't think getting on it is very easy, at least not for me. I'm not seeing the path there right now, but I would be figuring it out, I think.
I mean, I think if you shoot the one all the way down, you can follow the cue ball.
Ugh. Yeah, but I feel like you just might end up running into it.
I mean, just have to be there. But yeah,
It's not an easy space to get into. It's a pretty small window in
yeah.
reality.
I mean, I guess you could also try and yeah. It's a little.
I mean, the fact that Iris is on one already, I would not be surprised if she played safe.
True.
Kind of appears that might be what she's doing.
Yeah.
Setting the one ball down below everything and hooking the cue ball back up where it is. Hmm. With the scoreline as it is, Kathie is going to get real conservative, I think, and not give Iris. She's not going to, go for anything crazy.
Yes, I would agree with you there.
Um,
Not the
I think
best
you can
use of ball
swerve around
hand
that
there.
for a hit.
Yeah,
Rail at it. Rail at it.
jump at it. She's gone
Kick
back.
at it two different directions. Yeah, she's
That
got options.
jump. She's going back to her chair. Yep. I see the jump cue. And Michael Jackson is back.
Yep. Oh,
Well,
she got some love.
Iris is going to get a better result than Kathie did with ball in hand there. Yeah, I don't think the 210 is dead lined up for the side.
No.
I think it's a little trickier.
I mean, is she gonna go two or one at this? I feel like
I feel like two.
two, and you're
Most,
sending the one ball back towards the 210?
yeah. I feel like generally going at a ball two rails generally gets you a better result.
Right.
All right. Well, I guess we will find out very quickly
Whether or not the
how
210 goes.
worthwhile. There she is. She's looking at it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. With that ball in hand, I think even if she didn't fall on it shooting that one down here, I think playing safe off the two ball
Yeah.
maybe would have been easier.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's lined up above the pocket. So she
Mm-hmm.
would have to cut it. But she'd have to
Yeah, she has to stay down here below it a little bit.
instead of hitting the two there, she'd have to hit it more like
Mm-hmm.
down there.
Well,
Looks like she's running forward with it. Looks like she's lined up pretty good. Where if she goes straight at the 2 ball, she gets that cut angle on the.
yeah. Okay. Well,
Yeah,
bracket's still going.
it's one of those things. You gotta cut it thinner than you think because the balls are so close. You get that cut-induced throw that continues to push
That you were showing me the
it,
other night.
push that ball in the direction that.
A reprieve, but not a great one. This is.
Just play safe, tuck it behind, put the cue ball behind the 4.
I mean, can't she go forward just to make the 2 and then the 3? Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize that it passed the.
Oh, the little
The
7-5 situation,
yeah,
or whatever that is up there.
yeah.
5 something.
Well, but did she just push the 4 up against that 9?
Yeah. But I think she could at least.
I don't. It doesn't go on the side.
Ooh, no, it doesn't. I thought maybe there was an option to carry the 9 in, but that doesn't hurt
No,
that either.
no, she'll have to shoot the 4 all the way down that lower left.
Yep. BFK coffee sounds delicious right about now.
Yeah. Well, we might be getting closer to finals at 6:30 or 7 the way things are going.
What is she gonna do?
No,
Is it the 4 on the outside or the inside?
it's in the middle of the 2 ball.
Yeah,
It's the
so
one
the
on the
inside.
9. Yeah.
Okay. That's what I thought. Whoa. That's blurry, or that just my eyes?
This?
Yeah.
I think it's just your eyes.
Okay.
Definitely safe, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, Kathie definitely battening down the hatches.
No matter what happens with this match, I expect to see them both in the final.
Yeah,
Nothing to take away from Kim's game at all. Just these two are relentless.
Yeah.
In a good way.
Hour 42-minute mark here. It's probably one of the longer matches we've had on the stream this weekend. Very deliberate. Huh. About 35 people out there watching currently. Too bad for a late Sunday afternoon. Appreciate everybody who's tuned in. Couple matches away from the finals here. This match will decide one of the players that will be in the final. Oh, just a little long.
All right. Well, now she's gonna look at that when she gets to that 5.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that she can clear it and make it if she gets over to the side rail.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I think she's got it. Yes.
And that's the 5, 7 up there.
Yes.
Okay, 6 in the center of the table.
Yep.
Okay.
So 4 down here by the rail. 5. Yeah. Wants a little bit of angle so she can go over to that side rail.
She kind of wants to get relatively close to it, right? Like this is not something where you want to leave yourself out, hanging out. You want to get close enough so you can still do something
Right.
and not get locked up on that 7 once you shoot it.
Yeah. Looking down at the table, you pretty much want to be right in the channel.
Like right there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's where she's looking. Yep. You can bump the 7 ball out of the way after you make the 5. A little bit.
Well, I think that's the 8 ball. The 5 and the 8. I think.
Well, whatever.
More
Bump
that.
that ball out of the way so you've got a clear view at the 6.
The more I look at the table, I'm realizing it's the 7 that's over here by the 9.
Okay.
And she's perfect. Yeah, she might bump the 8 a little bit, drawing back.
Yeah, that was my thought.
She can't really go forward because she risks following the cue ball into the.
Yes.
She nips out a little. She's got it all the way down. She feels like a bigger draw stroke. She could get down further enough to shoot it in the right side.
Mm-hmm. All right. Rattled, but it did go in.
Yeah. And she got off the rail, which is big.
Are we looking at a combination after this, though? I finish off on his. You want us to stay this? No, I know. I would love to see it, but I don't know what they got down there. I don't know. I'll show you. You just have 4 tacos? Like what kind of tacos? Reno or Everett WA, whatever. Okay, cool. 8.
Oh no.
Well,
That
is there a Cameron with a 10?
7 ball didn't track to where she wanted. It's a tricky carom because
for
you
sure
gotta
it's
you gotta draw into it.
Yeah.
That's really hard to judge. I know
You can
there's
still cut the 7.
yeah, she can. It's just more, the outcome ended up harder than the 7 didn't go where she thought it was gonna go. I think she expected the 7 to stay closer to the rail.
Overcut it. Oh, and then the cue ball keeps coming back up.
Might get on the 10.
Not in.
Yeah, it did.
Did it?
I believe it did.
Okay. Hmm.
Yeah, just when you thought.
Yeah.
And I can't even tell if she has an edge of it.
To clip it, I don't know why you wouldn't just. I mean, you feel like you have to kick at it.
Well, if she has an edge of it, you can come across the face of it.
Okay.
Key ball's gonna go like that. And basically bank that, try and bank that, cross that 7 down there. If she has an edge of it.
Right.
Yeah. So she did have an edge of it. I still think in that situation going for the cross bank was that was a very touchy safety that she played.
Mm-hmm.
The only other two options I saw is, yeah, obviously trying to kick at it or trying to kick safe at it,
Right.
where you kick it slightly into the rail so it goes behind the 10 at a soft speed. All right. Well, we got at least one more rack.
That's right. All right. Here we go.
Kathie getting away with one there. That's how the balls roll sometimes. It's a game of 70% skill and 30% luck.
Yeah. Is that the official numbers?
It's official.
Okay.
I funded a study. That's the data. Well, one thing I could say is they could invest in some better chairs for the streaming booth. my only suggestion. 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, nothing down. One goes to the lower right. Looks like that's the 2 ball down there at the bottom rail.
Over by the 10 is the 4 and the 8. The 4 and the 7.
7 and the 4, I think. No, the 4 is this
The
one
one
right,
by
right below the
itself.
1.
Okay.
So that's got to be the 7 and the 8.
Okay. And the 6 is over there by the 9. Yes.
Yes.
Got it.
Well,
We are going safety route. Don't think she got there.
now, if she did,
Ugh.
Iris can nick it with a little bit of inside
Yeah.
the rail. Just push it behind the 9 and let the cue ball come back.
Exactly what you said. And she also opened up the 7 and 8.
Yeah.
Or 7 and 10.
The only problem now is the 6 and the 9. I mean, outside the fact that Kathie has to kick at this.
Yes. And there's not a good kick, honestly. I think that she might have to go. Ooh, even 2 lapels looks like it's blocked by the ball she's on.
Looks like maybe she's got
Maybe she's
room
got the
between
window.
3 and the 4, I guess, or 7, whatever. 4, whatever ball that is these days.
Look on that screen.
Yeah, the 4. Maybe has to put a touch of spin on there just to widen it out a hair.
Pretty
Rail
good.
first. Ooh, good try. She called it. Settle for the 2-7 combo here. If she try and get over. One thing I don't like about the combo is the 2 is going kind of to the right and towards the rail.
Yeah.
So in there between the 10 and the 8, which means you have to plan for that and figure out how to get your cue ball over there too. I think ideally means that you probably want your cue ball on the rail. It's that, or you have to hit this so soft
That you just leave the 2 ball
that
in
it
place of the 7.
that it basically just stops after contact with the 7. Yeah, you want to try and avoid cutting that 7 too much with the 2 ball.
Well, yeah. Yeah. Lose track of your 2 on the other side. Oh, miscues happen.
Wow, that was,
Sometimes that 30% luck is the bad kind.
yeah, that was crazy.
Get almost seared up here.
Scoot that bag over if you want.
I've been using it to put my feet on.
Oh, okay. I couldn't tell if it was in your way or not.
No. Serenading our viewers.
Yep. The classic stylings of Michael
She's
Jackson.
trying to break open that 9.
Yeah.
Did not get it. Got a couple more chances before we Just to shoot at it.
Well, yeah. I mean,
Don't like the angle on this.
Yeah, I was gonna say she's steep on the 3, and the 4 is the
I
ball
mean,
right there,
if
directly below
she
the
hits
10 ball.
it with low firm, would she kind of squirt over this way?
Yeah. Almost like running into the 8 ball,
Mm-hmm.
leaving yourself to shoot
Shoot in the side.
inside or into the 5.
Okay.
But that
Shows what
still
she's gonna do.
takes away your options of opening up the 6.
Yeah. Okay.
Hmm.
Don't know how she's gonna get to the 6 ball now.
I don't know how she's gonna get to the 5 ball.
Isn't that the 5 ball right there?
Yeah, but she's on the 4 ball.
Oh, I didn't know that. Where's the 4? Oh, okay.
That one kind of nearly just to the left of the spot.
Mm-hmm.
She's gonna bank it. Play
She's
safety.
cutting it.
Playing safety. It's gonna leave it long.
That's good. The hard bank. And play safe again. But take it on the side and call the 5?
You could. Still doesn't solve your 6 ball.
No, it really doesn't. So play safe again and leave it split long.
She might try and Z the Q ball into
Behind that.
behind
stick.
the 9 and the 6. Kind of looked like what she looked at. Yeah, just like that.
Ooh, that was good.
I think she would have liked to have run into the 6.
Yeah, break it up a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw her using her cue to look at the angle out of the rail. Everything okay?
Yeah, just talking to Jen Dotson, who is watching our dogs and cat.
Yeah, good effort from Iris there. Yes. Yeah, I was just waiting for the next match.
So the plan is here to come into that 9 ball, break it up. Correct.
I would assume so.
Now you gotta
Yeah,
think it through well so you know where everything's
just
going.
looking at the tangent line there.
Hopefully you're pushing the 6 towards the corner.
Yeah, so always when you're running into a cluster like this, obviously knowing what side you're going to hit it on helps, but it's always going to be a little bit of a gamble. Yeah,
That worked out great.
so she hit it on a little bit on that top side of the 9, the way the screen's oriented here. Push that 6 right where she wanted it. Yeah, she did really well to catch that. Catch that 9 where she planned to.
Right. For now 6, you just roll forward a little bit. You can make the 7, come back around and shoot the 8 in the same.
Yeah.
Eight to the 9, I feel like I'm going to screw up. No, I'm not. As you come back up, kind of center table, and then shoot the 8 and come back over. Wait, like follow off to the 8 for the 9? Okay. Yep.
Would have liked to have left myself a little bit more angle here.
Yeah, I don't like it. She's going to
either
have to draw.
has to draw. Well, she can go forward because I don't think these rails are super slidey.
I don't like going forward. I feel like there's enough, but yeah, no, I see it. Okay, maybe.
I think
Like just drawn.
though. Yeah, she's probably gonna take her time and talk herself into this. The last draw shot she had, she didn't really get the as much action as she
No.
wanted, and she kind of thumped the ball too. Hit that pretty sweet though.
There we go. Stay off the rail. Okay.
It's funny. It's like shots I used to hate, these sort of cut shots, but like the more you start learning to
You realize these are actually great shots to shoot.
Yeah, because you start learning to leave yourself angle and you become like
That's what you prefer.
second nature. You're like, oh God, don't leave me a straight in shot. Give me a cut shot down the rail. No. No, Kathie.
That's gonna hurt.
Uh, that's a bummer. Well,
Hey,
gonna be a bummer for Kathie there. Really looked like she was gonna take this thing to Hill after grinding it out, but Iris is gonna get the win here, 6-4. Iris is going to move on to playing the final, and Kathie will be right back up on this table playing the third place match. So stay tuned. We'll have that match up here shortly.
oh, she just shot it again and made it.
Well,
Darn.
that's how it usually happens.
That's how it usually goes.
So it's Kathie and Kim